I'm Joe, here with Nicole.
Hey guys.
We're Scalp Logic, and today we're talking about why subtle scalp micropigmentation is not for everybody.
Yes. I would say starting off, it's too light.
Right.
It's just too light.
If it's definitely, we hear that a lot. If a guy, forget about hair loss, just shaves his head with a razor blade, similar to what I had shaved yesterday, full head of hair, no hair loss whatsoever, right? Blade shave all the way down, goes into certain settings, nightclub, the
dark
beach,
restaurant.
really dark restaurant,
Yes.
or really bright lighting, like a beach, something
Exactly.
like that. It's gonna look bald.
It's gonna look a lot lighter. It's not.
He has a hairline,
exactly,
but he's gonna look like a bald guy.
Yes, he is.
I don't understand why guys want to look like they have SMP. If your ink is dark enough where you can see ink in every light setting,
It's too dark.
I think 99% of the world would agree. It looks unnatural. It looks like something's going on.
Yep.
A lot of guys don't enjoy that.
Personally,
I definitely had that myself.
Definitely had that.
And I'll tell you, it wasn't all bad. It wasn't like I had to hide and everything. But in certain lightings, in certain settings, I knew I mean,
I would be on. I'll say this: when you bent down, it almost looked like you had like an M or like the Batman the little horns, like
the Batman horn. She's referring to in the corner area how it rode up, and you're just saying how straight and perfect it was.
Straight,
Mm-hmm.
and it looked like something was off.
It comes down to preference when you're talking about expectations, right?
Yes.
Depending where you live, what looks good.
Yep.
Your age, obviously, what you see on the internet.
Yes.
I'll tell you, marketing is a major influence into guys' expectations, what to expect. You go on the internet. To us, there's a lot of scary stuff.
Yes.
Sometimes that scary stuff is what's preferred. The third is it doesn't go on fast enough. It's not fast enough for people's likeness.
Yes. So definitely we take our time. I mean, and this isn't like a selling point or anything. It's just we're working with your actual skin to make sure that it's going to sit there, but sit there naturally. So I think our objective is different. It's just a completely different mindset. It's not get you in, get you out. It's let's think of the future.
I use like McDonald's as a business. Any business this applies to, right? McDonald's, they don't make the best hamburgers. They don't make the most artistic burgers, but they sell more than anybody because they market, right?
And they're quick.
Same in scalp micropigmentation. There's a lot of companies, a lot of artists that do a lot, especially people that have the inks attached to them, all these kind of things. But the truth is, it just takes time. As an artist, my job, my aim, my goal is only to have that look as bold, as perfect as possible without ever going too deep, which is so hard to do. Without going too deep, because we're injecting ink into a live organism, aren't we? Right? It's skin, it's alive, it's going to do things, it's going to move, it's going to want to go deeper, it's going to want to push it out. All these things are happening, right? So it's easier said than done, and it takes a lot of time and patience. And I'll reference any art form in the world. If you want to do sculpture out of clay, out of bronze, if you want to do a painting, it doesn't matter. The more layers, the more artistic, the more elegant, the higher level of standard it will be.
It's your time. It's not going in there and let me do this as possible. This is art, and you're taking on that approach with it. Well, thank you for watching, and let us know what you think. And you know what? Just because subtle pigmentation isn't for you, or it is for you, what's really cool is you can do your research and really see what actually